I'm going on the hunt for the perfect kitchen cabinets. Come on. Now, if you've never shopped for kitchen cabinets before, it's no joke. On any adventure, you need to prepare. Think about your kitchen cabinetry before you go shopping. Get your Pinterest boards, your idea books from House. Have an idea of what you want before you walk in the door so that you can speed up the process and you don't get overwhelmed. Really? You didn't think I was going to do that. We got the pump. There's only 3 kinds of cabinets. They're either stock, they're semi-custom, or they're custom cabinets. Stock cabinets are what you're going to see at Home Depot and Lowe's, any of those ready-to-assemble kind of cabinets. Semi-custom are going to have better construction, and they're going to have a lot of add-ons, the bells and whistles inside the drawers. And then custom is custom. That's whatever you want. If you're in the semi-custom price range, don't rule out custom cabinets because your local cabinet guy might be in the same range and you're going to get exactly what you want. If you're in that price range, if you're in a stock price range, you can make it custom. Fillers are your friend. You want to come with the right tools. When you go shopping, when you know the door styles, when you know the price range you're in, you can simplify the process and speed it up because it takes a long time. You got to do the hard work. So you got to research, you got to go online, you have to go to showroom after showroom. You know who you are out there that you hate shopping.
Game on! Game on!
You've got to force yourself to at least see what's out there and touch it. I have ordered beautiful stuff online and it came and it was plastic. So go see what it is, go touch it, go feel it, how it works. Hold the handles in your hands. This is an exploratory mission to find the right beach, to find the right cabinets. Go out there, go shopping, commit to no one, see everything, and go home and digest. That way you have a minute to process. With design, there's a lot of back and forth and changes. As far as manufacturers go, there are five companies in all of North America that make all of that cabinetry. So Dynasty, Omega, Merilad, Craftmate, and one of them owns 2 others. So when you're looking at cabinetry, worry about the color you want, the door style you want, the extras, and the sizes you want. And then pick a company.
Nothing to be alarmed about. It's just a man pointing a bull tranquilizer at a coworker.
While you're hunting, this is where you pay attention to the details: dovetail construction, full extension, soft closed doors and drawers, all of those bells and whistles. Pull open the drawers, slam them. Imagine you're your children, treating it like a bastard child.
Oh!
And then go home.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
If you haven't seen my video about doing a kitchen inventory, go back and watch that one. But once you have, come back here, pick out what you want. Do you want drawers for all those utensils? Do you want doors with drawers behind it? Do you want pullouts? While you're hunting, don't forget about the lead times, the cost, warranties, all of the details, the business details that are going to seal the deal. Make it somebody you like to deal with, or at least that answers your phone. If they're an asshole, you got to deal with them for at least 12 weeks. Sometimes we put more faith than is necessary in the people designing the stuff for us. You know better than anyone else what kind of stuff you need, what kind of stuff you can afford, what kind of stuff your family's not going to destroy. Go home, process it, and then when you're ready to pull the trigger,
you're gonna shoot a deer?
let's go. Pay attention to the showroom, to the response afterwards. Did they call you? Did they follow up? Normally, when you walk through showrooms, most designers aren't going to give you a detailed plan and a price because it's a lot of work and they want to know that you're committed to them so that they can be committed to you. If they offer something like a design for $100 or $200 to do it, pay it. It's worthwhile to compare it to other designers. Once you've got those cabinets in your sights, you need to finalize the details. So start thinking about the depth, the size of the cabinets, the inserts that you want to include, whether you want pullouts or drawers or doors. Make sure that you have all of the information about your appliances before you finalize your kitchen cabinets. I promise you, Size matters, so bring your refrigerator specs, your stove. Tiny discrepancies in measurements will cause nightmares later on, so take care of it, cover your ass, make sure everybody has the measurements of the things you've chosen, and don't change your mind. Don't change your mind. Once you have your cabinets inside, take the shot. Order, get them on site. When the boxes come, open every single one, look at every edge, open everything, look at it all, photograph it, and then sign off on it. Don't skip this step. There's a lot of stuff that happens in transit, and companies are usually pretty good about sending replacements, but you've got to document through this whole process. Always document. Have your camera out. Keep a record of the progress and the transactions and the communications between everyone. It just makes everything work smoother. Pull the trigger,